Hello everybody and welcome back to Currency Training Team. Today I want to give you some analysis for the upcoming week. First of all, let's start with the British pound, Japanese yen. So, after this quite strong upwards movement on the 4-hour time frame, we've seen somehow a pullback. And in some of my last videos, I also have shown you some channel-like formations. So, what you can see here, that after this move, price bounced a bit back. This was quite a heavy downwards movement due to many stops lost that got hit. So the question we have to ask us now is where the price is going next. And today I want to tell you my opinion on this. So first of all, it was quite a strong upwards movement, and I see this now as a bit of a retracement, because when we draw a Fibonacci retracement from the swing low to the swing high, we can see that the price was rejected by the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement and tested this multiple times. So here it got tested, here it got tested. And in the 1-hour time frame, we could see that after this retracement, price consolidated at this area before it did go further up. So what's my opinion for the upcoming week is that price will go further up, because this was kind of support zone for the British pound versus the Japanese yen. So how can we trade this in the upcoming week? If we go at a bit lower time frame, for example the 15-minute chart, you can see that there is somehow a channel formation. Let's look at this at the 1-hour chart. It's more better. So when we draw something like that, you can see that the price moved between these two lines. So it tested this upper line multiple times and it tested the lower line multiple times. So in my opinion, the price will go further up. So we'll wait until the price gets down to the lower line, maybe about this region, and in this region I will buy this pair. This is due to, on the one hand, this is a support line, and on the other hand, this is also a support line from the big channel. And so I suppose the price would go down to this area and then go further up. So, and how to take profit at this pair? My personal opinion is that the pair would go down here and would then go up somewhere in this region. Then is the important thing, will it break this trend line, this channel line, and go further up, or will it reverse that and go down? So this is the buyer zone, and this is the first zone you can take profit. After that you have to wait and see if at this place a consolidation happens or price is going up because there are many buyers in the market. So this is the first pair you can look at next week. So let's move to another pair, the Euro-US dollar pair. As you can see, the last days the euro was quite rallying up and gained many pips. So this were about 300 pips in the last day. So now we have to ask ourselves where the price could go next. So first of all, when we look at the weekly chart, we can see that at this level there was somehow resistance. The price was rejected many times at this level. On the other hand, when you draw another trend line from these two spikes, we can see that this crosses about here. So due to the daily chart, we have to look when sellers are coming in and the price could go down and reverse. So I think it's not that unlikely that euro could rise until this resistance zone where also this kind of trend line crosses. So what we have to look at is to sell at about this level and watch for a retracement at this level. Maybe the retracement happens a bit early and it doesn't reach this level. But as you can remember, we always want to go for the perfect entries, because the perfect entries give us the edge we want to trade. And with this edge, we can be more profitable and we lose less money. So this is a possible idea on how the euro could behave next week. On the other hand, when we look at the 4-hour time frame, the price had rallied up quite much, so over 300 pips. It could also happen that in the meantime the price reverses a bit and gets support at maybe the 50 moving average. We have to look where the buyers and sellers are coming in. So the third pair I want to tell you about for the next week is the Euro Australian dollar. As you can see at the weekly chart, price was always in somehow a downside consolidation. No really big move to the downside, it was always a bit up and a bit down. So now we have to think where the price could go next. When we look at the weekly chart, the price is at a quite high level compared to the last weekly candles. So this makes me think of that the price could reverse rather sooner than later. So when we go to a lower time frame, so the daily chart and even the 4-hour time frame, you can see that I have drawn somehow a channel-like formation at this level, which got tested multiple times at this level and also at the lower level. And what you can also see, the price did move out of this channel, though got support by the moving average and did rise a bit further. And this is the place where it gets interesting. When you look at this candle, you can see this was a very bearish and strong downward candle. This tells us that some sellers and also take profit taking happens at this place. So at the moment, price is at nearly the same level, so we could think about the price maybe could form kind of double top with here the one and the second top, and price could reverse at this level. So these are only some ideas I've got for the next week, but you have to remember the opening price next week tells us if the setups I've just told you are still likely to happen or if there's another setup and the market is changing. And always remember, anything can happen at any time. So these are only some ideas I've got for you. Try to get the best trades out of it and get some pips. I hope you liked the video. If you want to see more of this, give me a like button and subscribe. Don't miss anything to get some pips. So see you next time, your Currency Training Team.